What if we wanted to include some kind of penalty for missing? And let's say that if you hit the background, we want to take away 1 point. So if I were just going like this all day long, I would not want to reward the user for accidentally clicking on something that happened to move under the cursor. So let's look at what we need to do to take away a point every time the background is tapped when there's not an actor underneath. So if I go back to the game scene, it would make sense that I'm going to look at the background actor and change the background actor's behavior and just use a change attribute behavior. But when? That has to go inside some kind of rule. So the rule is when the touch event happens, what we're going to do is to update the game's score to the game's score -1. So what we would expect to happen is if I were to click the background, I'd get a -1, and I did. But what if I were to start this game over and click on, say, the tiger? The tiger should give us 5 points, but the tiger only gave us 4 points. And the reason the tiger only gave us 4 points is because, as I said earlier, both of those actors are responding to the touch event. So we're only getting 4 points because we added 5 for the tiger, but we took away 1 for the background. So there's a couple of different ways we can handle this, but the most simple one for right now is to actually give 1 too many points, knowing that the background is going to take 1 away. That's kind of cheating, but that's what we're going to do at this level because this is an early game for us. So back to this, back to our actors list, and let's change the lion. We know that the lion is going to give us 10 points, and we're going to have 1 taken away, so let's pad in an 11th point. We know that the tiger should give us 5 points, and so we're going to make it give us 6 points, and we know that 1's going to be taken away. And we know that the teddy bear should take away 5 points. Well, let's make it only take away 4 points because it's going to take an additional point away because of the background. Now, if we play this game, when I hit the background, I get -1. I'm going to go ahead and -5 up. If I hit the teddy bear, that should put us at -10. Yep, and if I hit the lion, that should put us back at 0. And if I hit the tiger, tiger should put us at 5. And it does. Those are some terrible sounds. They're all free, though. One more. I want to make sort of a funny sound in the background, like a boing, 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 if I hit the wall. And I do that by changing the behaviors. And the behavior I'm going to change is on the background. So let's open that actor up. So when I touch it, not only do I want to take away a point, I also want to play a sound. Play sound is right over here. What sound do I want to play? I want to play the cartoon hop. And that's a sound that sounds like this. Right. But what am I hearing? I'm hearing the boing sound in addition to all of these sounds that are also happening for the actors. So there's going to have to be a better way to handle that situation where the touch is interpreted by all the actors. For now, I'm going to leave that as a cliffhanger. You have a game that works, kind of. We're going to take out that sound for the final version. We're going to take out the boing sound. But I want you to know that our temporary fix by giving 1 too many points is not the final answer on this. Why don't you see what you can do by changing the graphics, by changing the sounds, and by changing the points and the times. As a bonus round, like I mentioned, you might want to do a countdown where you have a certain amount of time. You could use an additional actor to show time. You could deduct 1 point per second from the score by telling the score itself to have a trigger every 1 second to deduct a point. And you can make a game over screen. So tons of extensions you can do on this. I'm going to give you a little bit of time to work on it, and I'm excited to see what you get.